This is Byblos, Lebanon, the world's oldest continuously inhabited city and a personal favorite. More specifically, you're looking at the Byblos Crusader Castle. And all around it, that archaeological site, you'll find Roman ruins. You'll find some hints of even Egyptian culture. You'll notice Phoenician culture and even things going all the way back to the Amorites. Top of the Citadel, you can see pretty much everything in the surrounding area, all the way down to Juni, and then beyond that on a clear day, you'll see Byblos. Below you see the temple complexes, and in a little bit, we'll be looking at a small little kind of theater setting. There by the sea, you can see the old harbor, thought to be one of the oldest ports in the world. That freshly painted mosque was actually built all the way back in the 1700s, which compared to everything else you're looking at is relatively young, but still pretty cool. Right below us, that's the Roman Nymphaeum. So that would be like where the waterworks were. This is a theater. It was moved from its original location, which was, I think, closer to where the castle entrance is. But, you know, I like this little sea view, so even though I'm a bit of a purist, I like the view. And this right here was, I think, a north to south Roman street. So some of the earliest inscriptions of the Phoenician alphabet were actually found in sarcophagi that have been since removed from here. Although, this is one of my favorite things about this complex, are these tunnels. You and you'll find these massive sarcophagi. And it may be hard in this video to tell how large they are, but they're staggeringly massive to the point that, I mean, you know, I'm decently tall and I look tiny next to these things. The Phoenician rulers and kings like King Ahram would have been buried in sarcophagi like these. In fact, King Ahram specifically was found in this complex. If you'll notice, even in the way that the sarcophagi are, there's a lot of Egyptian influence. And that's partially because this area was essentially almost like an Egyptian colony at one point, hence the name Byblos. Byblos meaning book, and because the Egyptians and the Phoenicians were doing a great deal of papyrus trading. View of the Byblos Castle before we head to the souks. Now, this is just a short stop because we were honestly kind of in a hurry this day, but it's good to just see a glance of it. The souks and a lot of the surrounding walls of Byblos were built by the Ottoman Empire. The larger stone walls were more Phoenician, but you'll see the smaller stones were Ottoman based. Thanks for checking out this brief tour of Byblos, and if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe.